This is a very good question. It says, if Mexican people stick together as you say, then why would you leave Mexico? If your people are so wonderful, why did you run from your own country? Okay, I'm going to give you this analogy. And after you watch the whole video, hopefully you understand. If not, comment. You know how a lot of black people leave the hood for the suburbs? Have you seen that? Or maybe you're one of them? Why do you think black people do that? They say, bye, hood, go to the suburbs next to the evil white people. I'm going to give you two reasons.
So before he goes on and finishes up his point, I think it's very unique how when people are asked questions, how they respond, and I'll actually like his response. I'm going to put his video down in the description. With that being said, is he's about to bring up some great points, but he's also about to explain to you guys why you guys should be more grateful to be here in America. So just listen.
Better environment, better school system for your children. That could be two. And if we keep looking for more reasons, we will find a million of them. And then you say, why do we run from our country? I'm going to tell you why. In my country, sometimes we have no running water. Sometimes we have no electricity. Sometimes we have no food to eat, no work. Our government in my country is corrupt. I've seen a lot of videos of black people saying, oh, no more food stamps, no more EBT card, no more Section 8. See, to a lot of black people, not having food stamps, not having Medicaid, not having Section 8, that is a struggle.
And do you guys see how they think about us? This is see, and I love videos like this because it shows that we always talk about racism, and we normally look at racism out of one lens, right? It's either black people not liking white people or white people not liking black people. But everybody has their own form of like biases and things of that nature. But what I have noticed that when you change your norms, when you change your environments, when you start to educate yourself, you wouldn't find out that there's more people who don't look like you that are pretty cool, pretty nice. I mean, I know a lot of them. I traveled with a lot of them. They don't make subliminal messages or subliminal jokes. Like it's great conversation, but you'll never get to experience that with a closed-minded attitude. And that it's very unique that you see this gentleman who look at you guys like, hey, you're complaining about food stamps, you're complaining about housing and welfare, and I come from a country where we have no running water, we might not eat for days. And when you compare the two, is that America's great, and that's what we have to start recognizing as Americans.
To a lot of black people, when we Hispanics come into this country, we are like, what? Food stamps? Section 8? Medicaid? The water never runs out? The power never goes out? We're not worried about, oh, not having food stamps, not having EBT, no Section 8. We're not worried about all that. We're here to work. We don't bother nobody. Hopefully you get it after you watch this video.
So like you said, they're here to work, something that a lot of us aren't doing. We're very picky about what we will and won't do. With that being said, I will link his description down in the video. It's from a TikTok. I think it's DJ Play Live, something like that. I'll put it down in the description. With that being said, I just wanted to show this video and let people know that we should be forever grateful in the great country we are in, regardless who's the leader, regardless how you might think of things. That is some people who will give the shirt off their back to trade places with you. But I want you to remember what he said too. He made a key point in there. He said a lot of y'all leave the hood to live around the same white people who hate you. So I'm gonna let that soak in. It's funny how you put yourself in the same environment around people that you say you don't like or you say that they're against us, but that's where you go and move when you want to feel safe. So if nobody hasn't told you today, God loves you, which is most importantly, I love you. You're beautiful, and your boy's out. Let go.